Welcome back. Best of the best practitioners of love and light. I finally took a shower. I don't know, has it been a day and a half? Holy smokes. They let Ish get to me. So much so that I forget about my, myself. To some level, Like, I didn't stink or anything. I just, But, I was running out of time with that. Running short on my luck with that. Anyway, angels of light and love, I call you in to direct and protect these messages, my chakras, my auras, my space, and that of my abundance, which includes my true, best of the best light and love crew that reciprocate equally. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Holy smokes. Seriously. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I started getting a headache because I was getting so frustrated with all these things. I realized, if people were to assess me on the outskirts, like, oh, what, Tina, you should not be going on here as much. You shouldn't be doing as much divination. But then I realized those are, if you're supposed to turn it around, like, this is this is connection with the divine. This is, in essence, prayer. So you're going to tell somebody, there's only so much prayer that you should have in a day. Like, goodness, may the Lord save you. So, if this is what gets me back in Adam, how wouldn't you say it's more legit than getting like a therapist or a psychologist or even, let's say, an interim boyfriend? What do they call it? A rebound. That's what they call it. I'm not into that. That's not my game. I don't do that. So, anyway, to each their own, it's time to get going. And you know what? Let me tell you, I was taking care of, figuring out bills. Seriously, it was cut and dry. Just less than a week ago and 2 weeks ago with what I had planned. And then, as soon as I started going through the motions of making those arrangements, they tell me, I had to get on the phone 3 times to follow through with those payment arrangements because there was a different story this time. As I was on the phone with these people, these reps, I was trying to log into my account, and it's the same old, but it kept kicking me out as soon as I was about to make the payment or even log in. So there's, what do you call it? There's, interference, dark spirits and, spell work and all of that stuff, that can actually go through internet stuff. They can go through electronic services. So it's not just through the portal of a door. This is the intangibles. Everything's being modernized, and why do you think they love it? They like us so plugged in. It's not just to track us or whatever. Oh, I forgot I had an apple here. Give me a second. I normally don't bite apples like that, but okay. You gotta be thankful for as much as possible. Apple is tasting good. But seriously, it was weird, when I was just at my wit's end, talking to the rep, explaining that I also had an issue trying to log in, after so many words, magically, it opens. I'm like, oh, never mind, we can, get to the next subject. And then it kicks me out again. So I have to go through the whole thing. And then on top of that, I'm trying to get certain finances assessed, and they're like, oh, we don't have this and such and such a document. I'm like, I just spoke with a total of 3 reps now since submission. Actually, that was being very low key. That was understating how many I actually spoke with and what time I had spent with each. And each verified that I had these documents in. They made sure, and they put the notes in the system. But as of 6 o'clock this morning, it wasn't there. Same old, same old. Then I decided, okay, so let's go ahead and test this. So I hang up the phone. I call again, and same thing. It's like, oh, they're missing this and this document. Like, that's bogus. I just got off the phone with someone. And that was like, you're the third person now. So, and well, I can reassure you that they're in. And I'm like, well, being that you can reassure me, you should be able to send an email saying that we have all the documents that we need, right? Hush. Quiet. Insane. And so I'm going to call again today and just find out and make sure and drop an email, put it in writing. I think I already did because I was just like frustrated. What is going on here? I don't know. But that's what happened this morning, and then I decided to take care of another payment arrangement, and a similar thing happened. And then, hold on, give me a second. A similar thing happened, and then once I made that payment, because like there was people, like I had to call back because the sound was blocky, like what do you call it? There was static in and out, which normally doesn't happen. It just all of a sudden happened. So things are becoming more complicated as I progress along. You know, the magic is becoming very what do you call it? Aggressive. So then yeah. So then that's what happened there. And then what else? What else do you want to say, Tina? Well, then, like, there was ins and outs, so I decided to move out to another spot to, like, make sure that there was adequate reception to get things processed. As they were giving me my confirmation number and ending the call, guess what? The alarms went off. The smoke alarms went off. How funky is that? The only thing that I had burning was one candle, a pillar candle, in case, like, already, like, there was no smoke, there's no indication of, like, any, like, why would it go off? And so I checked other areas, and it wasn't there, because it was at least what I expect. It's the same place I came from. It seemed fine. I didn't smell anything. And since this was the only thing that was burning, I put it out, and it was that. Do you understand how crazy that is? Dude, calling in my soul family, the most divine, the highest of the high. Yeah, you come and you save the day. Thank you, honk honk, thank you. Yeah, see? Thank you. I appreciate it. Go and get them, tigers. So, we're gonna do this. I'm just calling. I'm just reporting to you. So you know, if you're falling through on your head, this is normal. I'm not in the lap of luxury where I don't see any of this stuff nor experience any of it. It's just happening. So, we'll see what happens, you know. I gotta figure some things out. I asked Spirit, should I really go back and text my old jobs? I looked at, one of the jobs that I worked for a long, long time ago, and they went through some massive changes, chief level changes, not just managerial. And it was a good, I was told several times that it was a good thing that I stepped out. And so I looked at their job board, looked at, who might possibly still be with them. And I was like, no, I don't see any sign of wellness there. Okay. So I checked, the recent job history anyway. And I also kind of saw the same. The agency won't work with me. And, like, I've just been, like, blacklisted or whatever just because I didn't comply with the company they placed me with, who had me doing jobs outside of my scope, like absolutely outside of my scope. It wasn't just beyond it, but on a managerial scope for an admin level. And they weren't budging whatsoever, and they knew for a fact that my manager didn't report a accident, tried to actually hide the accident. And so, like, it was just a liability, whatever. But that wasn't my fault. I followed through accordingly. And, I don't know, I still got penalized for it, but it's fine. Like, that shows you somebody's true colors. And that way it becomes more it's easier to decide to step out and why. Like, if you had a child, you would, offer the same deduction. Like, no, you don't. It's not right for people to treat you like that. So then I was looking through my texts. My most recent job. My most recent job. And that seemed to be just fine. That seemed to be the most reliable, clearest door of opportunity where somebody could kind of like bend, pull a few strings and get me back on payroll. I was like, I feel like maybe I just need that in order to show for myself during court. And, while I'm being submitted for multiple other things. And, it's as though they don't, it feels like, I suspect that I would not be given credibility for making the effort, like a tremendous effort to find a job, because I haven't secured one yet. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why it's as though as if I didn't make the effort at all, So I'm just confused here. So I checked the cards. I asked Jesus. I was like, Spirit, Jesus, like, please, can you give me some insight, because I'm just about to text this person or like contact them and see if they could get me back on board, even though I was told specifically to leave, like, by the divine, by my grandma herself. You gotta leave, like, now. And so I thought maybe I just needed to leave right then for that instance. So let's see if, like, I just, if this is what, and they said it's kind of end of discussion. This journey is about sizing myself up and not holding myself back. And doing so, like, first thing that they said is that you already have enough burdens. You're in the learning process, higher learning, and you have enough responsibilities as it is, enough things that are weighing on you. Why are you going to add on this thing that we told you, like, not to go back to, And they basically said, end of discussion. I have nothing else to say about that. So I'm like, I've never seen them that firm. So, it's helpful to ask for confirmation, but it doesn't take away from the fact that there are some things that are absolutely firm. So, And I realized with all of this kickback that like I was laying in bed for a little bit because my head started not feeling good. And Spirit and Jesus came to the rescue, making me feel better again, but it's still there, there's still frustrations. And I don't know what it means to surrender. Like, does that mean that just I forget about it? I don't even know what that means at this time, because I don't know how to let go of it. I'm not trying to actively control it, but at the same time it's weighing on me. I don't understand that part. So, I got out of bed. As I was getting up, I realized, I have to be better for my soul family, my true tribe. I have to get better for my fellow leaders and those that I teach. I have to get up. I have to, because this is almost like an unspoken invitation for all of these adversities that are piling on, one after the other. It's almost like this unspoken invite where it's like, if you so choose to dare to add on to this or accentuate the difficulties, what I heard was it's going to be a national disaster. It's going to be highly explosive. So you just wait your turn, because nobody's going to be there to help you in your network, in your deepest networks, because they're going through their you hear that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Every person for himself or herself, that's what that organization, that network is built upon. So you think you're going to get you think that you're going to get pull any favors. No, honey, it's not gonna happen. So if they want to pile on, Spirit says that me and my team, or my team and I, if you want to be grammatically correct, are able to handle it. But be warned, this is highly explosive content where it'll affect you and you alone. It's a binding. Whatever you do to me is programmed as a binding upon yourself. For those karmically inclined, I just gotta say, forewarning, So let's use, let's get a higher learning deck. Oh, actually I already got this. High magic, not just higher learning. The Diamond Tarot. Let's do this. I was very lucky to get this deck at, I would say it's more than fair. It's just a wonderful cost. Okay, so what do you want to say? The Fool card. Time to set out on that journey. Yes, my dear. Yes, it is. Okay. So mentally, I clicked on the final answer. I'm not going back to the old jobs. I'm not going to reach out to them. If they want to reach out to me, that's something quite different. But and even still, there might be some carryover of absolutely not. But we don't know until if that bridge is ever crossed, if there is a bridge. But for me to reach out, that's a no. No. It's time to start moving forward and make that firm decision and investment in myself and what I'm doing. because I know what I do carries high value. I've seen the manifestations happen. I've had 2 to 3 years to see things play out accordingly. And, you know, I know the elite watch me. Organizations do. So, and this is not, like, this is something that I just know. Like, I have no 100%, like, Page of Swords, upright. Okay, fell on the left foot. Yeah, again, it's reiterated. Page of Swords. This is definitely a learning opportunity. It's therefore a growth opportunity. This new journey. Okay? Spirit has my back. Okay. I'm determined to, be positive. 9 of Wands in reverse and Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I'm determined also to pin things down, to find the wisdom, the saving grace, in letting some of my guard down. Like, I don't need to be so defensive. You know what? Because people see that. You know, and I'm not going to be a caged animal. Whether physically speaking, etheric, or, you know, spiritual, whatever, emotionally, I'm not going to be that caged bird. Okay, those bars are an illusion. So, I know that I don't control everything. And if people want to pile on, we're going to pin down some truth. Archangel Michael is right here. You want to mess with Archangel Michael? This is the way to do it. Or attempt to anyway, because I'm not even going to tell you what's going to happen. Okay. 3 came on the red side. We have the 5 of Pentacles muted, the World card pronounced, and the 7 of Cups pronounced. Yeah. Okay, what do you want to say about this here? It's doing a lot with very little. Like Erin Brockovich, she got a lot accomplished in closing cycles, like for good, not just for herself, but for a whole community. Okay, it magnified the options available. You know, they weren't doomed. The interesting. Okay, there's that. It allowed them to dream bigger and do better things. So they weren't at the mercy of, you know, foul forces. Okay. Very interesting. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. What do you want to say about that, Spirit? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The Emperor. Okay, Spirit is looking out for sure. On the 10 of Pentacles, the seeds. The underworld cannot reach the seeds. No, it's very well protected. Spirit is watching out over our legacy. I'm not just dishing this out to anybody. This is talking about me primarily, and that of my very, very, very close Light and Love crew. Okay? And that includes those that have invested, our ancestors from beyond the veil, etc., etc. Okay, so it's those. Yep, it's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, like this dinged it out. It's the 2 of Cups. Despite there being like discord, disharmony, or whatever, the Wheel of Fortune here, the 10 of Cups, and the Death card. Are you cute? You know, you can't toast with everybody. Let me tell you that. Okay. But for sure, Destiny again coming in through behind that, the 10 of Cups. That's the light. again, it's like the tens, the most abundant tens in close proximity. This is wonderful, okay? Whatever is coming forth is going to bring absolute happiness and a complete turnaround, complete changeover. It's mysterious how this is going to work out. Okay. Well, Spirit, you have the ultimate power, so okay. So 8 of Pentacles. So, yeah, you don't need to work so hard on it. Let me just verify that on the bottom, okay? Queen of Wands in reverse. Six of Swords. So this is, there's already a calm, okay? And actually 4 of Swords. There's, it's about getting better and feeling better about oneself, and not through what we're producing, what we're making anymore. Because what they're saying is like, we don't need to add, like, supplement our work anymore. What we've already invested shows for itself. So this is like a hands-off experience where we're working more on our confidence without having to show something, like reveal to the world, this is what, you know, it should already speak for itself. And it's only a matter of time for people to really see that. Behind that, yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's okay for me to play dad. Like, I'm not gonna like force my energy and my work upon others who are not open to receiving that yet. You know, those that are open to receiving that, that's my current crew, are a part of it. Like, there's different realms to my crews, so. So you drop the ego. You don't have to, like, be flashy to the world, Tina. It's okay. You know, that stuff is overrated. It's just like, park it. What's between that 3 of Wands? Your ship has come in. Sometimes the ships that come in are realizations. They're abundance of, like, the knowing. You know, not everybody has that, ladies and gentlemen. They just get the physical items, and they're just kind of satiated with that. 3 of Cups in reverse. So, I got this as like a private victory. We're like, yay! Because it's not quite seen on the outskirts. So, like, it's not as we're not as celebrated as we should be. But that's okay. Like, here, anyway. High Priestess, and we already know that. Knight of Wands, yeah. And there's something about, like, just sitting up straight in what we've already delivered to this world. And it's time to receive. And it's only a matter of time. Yeah. It's only a matter of time. Okay. Alright, there's a lot in here, and I'm going to just leave it at that. What else do we want to do? So it's about the inner work rather than the external, like, show for it. And now it's time for the bananagrams. What is that? That's an H. Time to buckle up. AUIRAIESEOTDAUAOEUL. Today. Oh my head. What is going on? Suri, Dre, Lydia, again with I or the Y. Irie, Aries, Lynn, no, there's no N. Lizette, but with only one T. Tori, Terry, Ostara, or Ostra, I don't know. It's spelled Ostara, okay. Ron. Oh, there's no N. Alright, never mind. Ray. Louie. And Lou. First time I think I've seen that. Diary. Okay. So, like, it's important to keep a diary, like, running events. Diaries. Anyway, with several of them. Running accounts of how things are going. Your progress. It's important. Again, we had Thursday, or Thurs, anyway. Ruth. Death. Slate. Someone has ALS or something. I see that. Sale. What is it? Death of a salesman? Oh, yeah. Okay. So we have a bunch of vowels here now. I, Captain. Interesting. You know, it's also you. Okay. Oahu? Something about Oahu. I just heard desecration of Hawaiian lands. Oahu. I don't know. That's gonna anger quite a few gods here. Okay. My head. Oh. Excuse me. We? I think that's O-U-I. You. Yes. That's not good. Okay. I don't know if somebody's trying to force me to put... So let's put... No, I'm not going to allow that. No. Okay? No, I'm not going to do that. My words have a lot of power, so... I don't even know if I'm going to put Oahu near death. No. No, I'm not going to do it. If I have other opportunities, then it's a no. I'll put 8 for death. Okay? He's gonna eat someone alive, basically. Like, what they're used to making, what their progress is like. Nope, nope, nope. So, diary, we'll put wee there. Okay. Then we have AE left here. Alright, we also have easel. So we have A and E left. I'm not really sure what to put that. AO, authorizing, I forget, like AO stands for, has many meanings, I forget, but we're going to put AO together. Then we have E left, and that shall go. Hold on, EA. Each authority, I forget what O stands for. Anyway, this is the way it's supposed to be because I said so. That's what we got right there. Okay. So, we saved Oahu. Fantastic. Excellent. I like it. Yeah. Because why not? Alright. Alright, now that this reading is officially over, upon closing all portals, I thank all my sponsors and my supporters, all donations provided in light and love. If you like what I do, if you want to donate to my channel, click on the link if you're on Instagram, and that'll lead you to my YouTube page. That'll also bring you to the playlist of the songs that are matched for this video. And if you're intuitively guided to any others, regardless of what video you pick, you shall see my Venmo account waiting for your touch. So, thank you so very much. Upon closing all portals, I send all energies back, regardless of whether they lasted throughout this whole reading or tapped out earlier. I'm sending all energies back, equipped with the appropriate karmas due, initiating that sequence since you came into contact with me and my divine team, if that's what's due for you. That extra push. Closing all portals in light and love.